Alrighty, team, get ready for lights, camera, action. Because if you think documenting your business systems sounds boring, let me tell you something. Building your playbook is exactly like making a movie. Now, stay with me. This is a bit of fun today. Let me just change into my sensible office glasses here. Oh, my goodness. Now, this all came about because we were working with a client really recently who she just said to me, you know what, that literally sounds like the most boring thing on earth. Documenting my business systems, I get I have to do it. Like, you don't have to convince me it has to be done. I see the value. I just don't, literally think, I don't think my soul will allow me to do it. And I said, you know what, I get it. Not everyone finds this stuff sexy like we do. So we decided to come up with a strategy to help her to get excited and turn it into a bit of a game. Because as you know, gamification, if you can turn something into a game, everything gets a little bit easier. So if you think about every great movie, it has three things: a great director, a rock solid script, and a cast who knows their lines and are really good at their roles, right? So, and if one of those things is missing, chaos, confusion, and a movie that is just genuinely subpar. And if you've been on a film set before or a TV set and people don't know what's going on, it's awful. And people are standing there like, what scene are we doing? We're running out of sunlight. It's not a good time for anybody. Now, if that sounds familiar, most growing businesses experience the same thing, right? So here's what I want you to feel, what I want you to think, and how I want you to position this. You, my friend, are the director. As the founder, the general manager, operations lead, you're Spielberg, baby. Oh, yeah. You know the vision, the story, the vibe, the plot twists. Here's the kicker: movies don't get filmed because the director is just yelling everything from memory, right? They get filmed because the director's vision is captured and shared in a script and a storyboard. That, my friends, is your playbook. So the script then is your standard operating procedures, your SOPs. A movie script doesn't tell the actors how to be talented, right? Tells them what to do, in what order, what to say, and they'll normally have a storyboard that helps them understand what great looks like on screen. They'll have a conversation with the director, right? So your SOPs don't need to win you an Oscar. They just need to say, here's the scene, here's your role, and here's how we do it. And here's how we know it's done well as well, not forgetting that. Clear, simple, actionable. Scripts are all about enabling creativity, right? Same with your standard operating procedures. You're giving people, one of my clients likes to say, you're giving people like this corral that they can walk within. Now, the cast of your movie, this is your team. Even the greatest actors cannot perform well without direction and a script. If you put, I could list off a million actors that I like, Meryl Streep, Brendan Fraser, I don't know, David Duchovny in a movie with no script and no clarity, they'd be like, what is my motivation here? Right? Now, your team is talented. They want to perform, but if they don't know the script, if they don't know the storyline, they can't do a great job. Now, a great playbook gives them a confidence to show up and crush their scenes. Now, the behind the scenes team, that's your knowledge management system. Every movie, when you think about it, has continuity, people, editors, lighting, sound, production. This is like the invisible infrastructure, if you like, that makes the movie work and be fabulous and creates consistency. And in your business, that's your knowledge management system. The searchable hub, the great source of truth, the place that your team is able to go to when they forget a line, need clarity, or they want to nail that golden moment. Behind the scenes is what makes the magic work. And then, team, training, that's rehearsing. That's when we rehearse our lines before the real thing. We learn our lines, we practice timing, we refine that scene. Now, your training system is the same thing. Loom videos, walkthroughs, checklists, shadowing, role plays, all of that stuff. And this is where your team members learn to deliver the work consistently and with confidence. Now, let's put all that together because I know I gave you a lot of information just now. Director, script, task, crew, rehearsal. You do not just run a business. You create a production that delivers excellence on repeat, right? Whether you're on set or not. Now, that's what a business playbook does. It turns guesswork into greatness. And yes, it means that you can take the day off without the entire production shutting down. Now, if you would love to get your hands on our framework for building your playbook, the director's manual, if you like, for your business, comment the word movie below and we will get it across to you. Team, thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. I'm going to head back on set and I will